How we doing tonight? Thanks, Bartol, for the one gifted while I was technically not online. Hello, everyone. Chat, thoughts on this episode? Stellar. In terms of content, I mean. How's it going, Fire Shadow? What's up, Dragon Gus? Hello, Darius. Hello, Scon. Hello, Frixo. Hello, Zach. Hello, Outbox. 2 15-second ads. Asa in the big leagues now. It's funny because for the stream, I intentionally chose the less ads option. I pressed the fewer ads button on the stream. It's a little loud. There we go. Time to talk about the anime, I guess, man. So I thought it'd be fun to just come online and talk about what comes next, you know? Since we had a break week and all. Hello, Astral. Hello, Floating Box. Hello, Loose. YouTube really said, nah, big dog, here's some more ad revenue. I guess so. Thanks for the 1 cent, Mac. I appreciate it, man. To those unaware, I think I talked about this last stream. I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna work on a bot that lets you gamble in the server, and I did do it. The gambling bot is in. You could check your balance. You got Zorbucks. You can bet on stuff. Right now we've got a bet on Deku staying quirkless. Right, there's 819 Zorbucks in the pot. Which is a lot, by the way, for those that don't know. It's a shitload. So they're gambling in there. It's cool. Cool stuff happening. I don't know if it's just the content not being as good, but I'm really not feeling Season 7. Yeah... I mean... Look. The adaptation, I think the new director is doing a pretty good job. When it comes to like the story that they're adapting, you know, you're not working with much, unfortunately. The Traitor plotline is where a lot of people started to kind of dip out on My Hero Academia Twitter at the time. I don't know how many of you guys were involved in the space back then, but it kind of all there were some criticisms near the end of PLW, mostly about the end, with like Muriel coming back and then Best Genius comes back and then Bakugo gets back up and does his hero name and all that shit. But we saw another spike with Villain Hunt because there were a lot of people who were critical throughout Villain Hunt. But when Villain Hunt ended, a lot of people looked back and they were like, oh, so like it sucked the whole time. The people who were criticizing it throughout the whole time, they were right. I was one of those people at the end who understood. Because, you know, My Hero Academia had been good to me for so long, so throughout Villain Hunt I was like, oh, don't worry, you know. Surely Hori is cooking something. And he was cooking something. It never escaped the oven, unfortunately. And then, obviously, you get to the Traitor arc, which... Yeesh. Gojo made me some good quid. Nice. If Deku stays quirkless, the shit is in the gutter. Personally, I don't know what to expect about Deku staying quirkless or not, because like we just circumvented the arms thing, right? We just had the arms thing happen, where he lost them for like no reason. Um, and so I feel like there's a part of me that's like doing 2 fake outs back to back. That would be kind of crazy. It's not impossible. Don't get me wrong. It's not impossible. But it feels bizarre. I feel like you have to pick one or the other to fake out, right? You can't do both. But Hori might pick both because it's Horikoshi, so. I vaguely remember that people were gassing up Hagakure being the traitor. Yeah, it was like, that stupid fucking cliffhanger. Which made some people go, like, oh, guys, it was foreshadowed the whole time. He was cooking towards it the whole time, guys. You guys just didn't see it. You guys are just stupid. And then, you know, the next chapter came out. That was one of those situations where sometimes I talk about how you shouldn't... If you can't criticize weekly, you should be able to praise weekly. That was one of those situations where praising weekly really backfired. Go figure, they get a new director to actually make good choices with some of the worst material. Yeah. I wasn't on Twitter, but I was periodically reading the chapters after the Deku arms thing post-war and dropped it completely after the Traitor arc. Damn. Don't get why 1A gets to decide whether Aoyama deserves to be punished or not. Shouldn't it be for the law to decide? I mean, the law is still involved. But also, you know, if the kid with One for All wants to use him for the war, I think they'll let him use him for the war, right? Do you think there'll be a time skip to end the series? Probably. Should it have one? That's a good question. But it will have one. Kind of depressing how many times we just repeat the same thing over and over about how the story fell off because there is so little to talk about with MHA. Well, we're talking about this again because the Traitor episode just aired, so... One thing I'm confused about is that are Deku's arms continuously rewinding? No, it's done already. It rewound like a minute or two. 3 minutes, I think. And then, there you go. Did you hear that Oshiman started catching up on MHA again? I did. I knew it was going to happen for a while. Because, 1, he's working on the retrospective now. 2, he's going to be on Shonen and Chill next episode. Not the one that isn't out yet, which I thought would be out by now, but I guess not. But the next one that we record. And 3, he was talking to me about it while he was reading, so... The way the Traitor was discovered in the story was so dumb, like really Hagakure just walked in on the Aoyamas talking. It was probably just something that he kind of pulled out of his ass, because he wanted to do the Traitor reveal so long ago. And now he was like, okay, well I gotta do it, so fuck it, just, you know, get it over with, I guess. Hello, Baba. My hero gonna give Oshiman a drinking problem? He's a strong man, alright? He'll be right. He'll be right. Oh, sorry, that was my mic stand farting. I think it's rusty? I don't know. Here, you wanna hear it squeak again? Ooh, ooh, ooh. A lot of discussions on Twitter about this recent chapter, though. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Very, very normal and healthy and not at all psychotic discussions on Twitter. And none of them involved Bubba. There was a thread, I can't show the thread in it because I'm blocked. Now. I was not blocked earlier, but I'm blocked now. And the thread was about Somebody else wrote a thread. Oh my god. Somebody else wrote a thread about criticisms of Deku, and somebody quote retweeted it, or did they quote retweet it, or did they just post the thread? I don't remember anymore. But they posted a whole response thread. And one of the parts, some of you guys might have seen this, was that Deku never had any self-worth issues ever. And it's like, oh wow, we're doing like full-on revisionism. Is that so? Like, I know sometimes we say revisionism as a joke. That's literal revisionism. That Deku never had any self-worth issues. Bro, that's the crux of his character arc. And now I'm just supposed to believe that it never happened. Americans sure do love the death penalty, that's true. Hi, Kopi. Thanks for being a normal and healthy part of the community, no cap, no sarcasm. I'm glad you think I'm normal and well-adjusted. This will be placed as a testimonial on the YouTube about me. Nobody would say this shit in 2020 with PLW Weekly? Yeah, because the main discussion in 2020 was, hey, wow, I wonder what Deku's gonna do now that he's, you know, trying to fucking kill himself. And I was talking, I don't know if this is entirely true. This might be stretching a little bit. But from my perspective, when somebody says something like, Deku has never had self-worth issues, I am left to think, like, the only reason why you're saying that is if maybe you internally recognize that his self-worth plotline was executed like dog shit. And so it's easier to defend it not being about self-worth at all than it is to say, hey, the self-worth plotline was good, actually. That's my thought process. That's the only reason why I could think that you would say that, and it's purely agenda. Yeah, you're right, it's how it went when I talked to them. Yeesh. And then, I mean, you get this fucking dumb fuck, Savon here. This does not mean that he sees himself as worthless. It means that he is self-sacrificing. You're so close. You're so close, man. Why is he so self-sacrificial? Why? You're like 1 centimeter away from the point. At least it's better that people say that he deserved to be bullied because he was a stalker. Look, he doesn't need to be bullied because he was a stalker. He needs to be bullied because he's a fucking loser. Sorry, I don't mean that. Hello.
I remember someone told me Deku had no self-worth issues like last year, and I was just like, oh, no one understands Deku's character and his fandom.
Thought that was a recent pivot, but I've had MHA stuff muted for a while, so. We literally had Iron Might not even 25 chapters ago. All Might never had self-worth issues. He is just a good hero. Yippee! Is the new MHA season worth watching? I mean, I guess it depends on what you want out of it. Like, it's got good direction. And it's used more than, you know, the copy-paste lighting that the anime has used for the past, like, 3 or 4 years. You want to goon? What the hell? You guys gooning? Gooners in chat? Because I was like, why isn't Deku having development? And someone was like, Deku's already a complete character with no flaws. I've been wondering, I don't remember if I wrote this in the retrospective or not, but I've been wondering if Hori's idea was, after Villain Hunt, Deku is done. Like, there's no more progression to be had. And his character arc has been 99%. Obviously, you still have the saving thing, but, like, Deku's character, for the most part, is complete. You know what I mean? You know, gone are the days where... And I mean, this has been my criticism of the fucking bath since it happened. Gone are the days of Todoroki, like, not completely adjusting to this mindset of, oh, I can use my fire. It's not my dad's power. You know, he still loses the sports festival because he was still struggling with that concept. Deku, he just gets over it. Smile. You're fucking truing right now, dude. Have we done the full series review yet? Well, the full series isn't done yet. The worst thing is that people apparently misinterpreted my tweet that Deku doesn't value himself and equated it to me saying that Deku being self-sacrificial means that he's worthless. It's intentional. Here's what I've noticed about this chapter. That just came out, I mean. Almost every single person I've seen gassing this chapter is a minor. Just saying. That's all I'm saying. Every single person I've seen gassing the chapter, I click on their... I'm like, why would you say something so dumb? And then I click on their profile, and it says like 16 in their bio. I'm like, oh, okay. My fault. Understood. Kids should simply not be allowed on Twitter. The children yearn for state-sanctioned murder. It's true. The American school... Oh, yeah. Sorry. They're either minors or they're American. Obviously, they can also be both. And usually they are both. 16-year-old Americans that think they understand sociology because they read My Hero Academia. Most people gassing MHAs the whole through Act 3 seem to have the minor mentality. I mean, I don't know. I only know the people that I've interacted with. Wait, kids read? So it seems. So it seems. That's why My Hero Academia is popping, man. You know, the new YouTube competitor thing Twitter's going for might help force parents keep their kids away from Twitter because we all know that shit's gonna turn into a porn website. Wait, YouTube competitor? So have you thought that maybe you're just being unrealistic? Yeah, it's true. It's true. What comics does Hori even like? Aren't most heroes explicitly against killing? He likes the bad ones. I don't know what the bad ones are because I don't read comics, but whatever the bad ones are, that's what Hori likes. Saying I expect better from you over someone not liking a comic book chapter does sound like, dude, someone telling Rukasu, I expect better from you. Always disappointing reading a dumb take, thinking show this person as a child, clicking their profile saying they're 22. The two sides of MHA glazers, 15-year-olds and 30-year-olds, okay? Sorry. Wait, does Bubba have power in this chat? Afu was timed out by Bubba for 60 seconds. I was talking to Oshaman this morning, and because he was reading MHA, he was catching up. Insert a word, it's Majora's Mask. Oshaman, we were talking about the primary theme of MHA, and he said, the central theme of MHA is that those born wrong are doomed to forever be alienated and ostracized, and if they ever pipe about it, they should be violently disposed of. Decent people must performatively empathize with them, but any attempt at actually helping them must always conclude with the freak's death. Because that's the part they play in society, and I was like, huh, you know? That is kind of the message that if the final option here is killing Shigaraki, you know, he's right. That is the message that it's sending, huh? He also, his next message was, holy shit, this is the liberal Bible. Funny smile. Also, we were talking, I sent Bubba this. We were talking about this one page with Kudo and Bruce. And notice that Bruce is using technology to determine that Kudo has 2 quirk factors in him. Like over 100 years ago, and yet their current method of testing for quirks is just, hey, do you have a bone in your foot? When this dude in a fucking abandoned building with like a fucking CRT screen put together a machine that could determine the quirk factors that Kudo's got. This slipped past me entirely when I read it personally. I didn't even think about it, but... Do you think any of the civilians are gonna survive? Before this most recent chapter, I would have said all of them. Now that this chapter has come out, I do still think there's a decent chance that Toga's alive. I do think that's pretty possible. The rest? Couldn't tell you. Mr. Compress might die of a stroke in prison. Spinner is currently foaming at the mouth behind a 7-Eleven. I mean, no one thought you could have more than one quirk. Well, that's not my point. Is why would you have to look for a joint in the toe when they already had methods to literally see that you have a quirk factor, somehow? Bubba's idea was that the quirk factor only manifests when you actually manifest the quirk. Which, maybe? But, like, even if you haven't developed something yet, you still have a gene for it, you know what I mean? Like you can have a gene that makes you more predisposed to, like, having cancer or something. And just because you haven't developed cancer doesn't mean you don't have the gene, you know what I mean? Don't think about things, just move on to the next thing. My fault. You know what's funny? Even in DMs, I'm still positive. Bet Twitter wouldn't like that, bro. Bubba is like, in our DM, sometimes Bubba's like fighting, you know? Bubba's laying down his life for some of these decisions about Deku, you know? Who made Ironmite the suit? I mean, probably like Melissa and fucking loser David. Is that his name? David Shield? Never forgive Hori if the next chapter Tenko Shiki doesn't get to mention twice. Well, that sounds like you're never forgiving him. I don't know what to tell you. So are readers supposed to just enjoy a cool fight scene, Lamau, and think Deku is a good person for caring but not doing anything to change the status quo? I mean, I guess. I think, I've seen people say that, like, oh, you know, Horikoshi's not going to tackle such serious political issues in a kids show. Well, first of all, we have to understand that Weekly Shonen Jump's reader base has only gotten older over the years. So, like, if they're targeting things towards kids, it's not working. Two, even if it was, and I think it probably is at the end of the day, still targeted mostly towards younger people, you should have even more, the onus is even more on you, I think, to do your due diligence to portray good ideas to these kids. Because they're children, and they're stupid. They don't know any better. We know better. We understand that when these things happen, oh, this is stupid. For so-and-so reasons, and, you know, why this doesn't really meaningfully address these real-life, legitimate flaws of society. And when you're a kid, you're just like, oh, so that's how things work. That's cool. You can't say that after having a character take a pipe to the face because of racism. True. So it's like, if you're going to put these kinds of things in your story, even if it's not marketed towards kids, you know, do your due diligence. If it's marketed towards kids, you have a much larger responsibility to portray good ideas to them. So rather, could you check out Gacha Kuta? It's pretty good. I don't know. But children don't brain. Children don't understand smart. Children don't understand evil person can good. Yeah, a lot of people actually think kids are stupid. And I mean, they are. Okay. Kids are stupid, but they're not stupid. You know what I mean? Like, an 11-year-old, he's a dumbass. But he's not stupid. He will learn things from these series that he consumes. That's so me. Nice. People really say that you can't expect Hori to go deeper into these social issues because it's a shonen just for kids when these motherfuckers act like MHA is a subversion show. It's a very typical double standard. Simultaneously, MHA is aiming only for children and, you know, just to make a cool thing happen, but also MHA has deeply intricate themes and ideas that you don't understand. Avatar: The Last Airbender was airing on Nickelodeon dealing with fucking genocide. Yeah. Unrelated, but have you read/watched Bleach before? No. It's like if MHA was primarily angling for kids, right? MHA would have done it a very good thing, in my opinion, of displaying that more clearly displaying that there is a more fundamental issue to why criminality exists. Even if they don't necessarily fully understand the idea you're trying to sell to them, it's still a good thing for a kid to grow up with that in the back of their mind, you know? There's a reason that these people are doing these things. Let's examine that reason and attack the root cause rather than the symptoms. Listening to this while catching up to MHA. Hello, Ocean Man. If MHA was aimed at kids, they shouldn't have Midnight as a character. Yeah, but they won't accept that one. I need Radeshra to appear one last time before the ending. Does he know? Or have Shigaraki turn his family into bloody chunks as a 5-year-old? Yeah. Where's Overhaul? He's chilling in prison or something. He got a spanking from Endeavor. Overhaul's a fucking loser, man. And now his pops will always be fucked because he did that shit. Actually, Deku apologized to Overhaul. You realized Overhaul was just trying to save Eri. Yeah, you're right. My bad. Where is Gigamakia? He got one-tapped. Seen a thumbnail today saying Overhaul is one of MHA's underrated villains or some shit. He is definitely a villain. Torn between there is nothing to read into this series because it's clearly just a key jingling mess, and this series' message is outrageously appalling. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how it worked out like that, huh, Ocean? Just, something that we used to look so deeply into. And now, at the end of it all, we're just like, damn, this message is fucked. How would you rate the ending of MHA? It's not over yet. I don't know. There's like 11 more chapters or something like that. If you were to ask Corey what the theme was, what do you think he would say? Always do your best. Never giving up is my magic. That's what my good friend Tabata always says. Stream today? Yeah. My girlfriend's out of town and I'm really bored, so I'm streaming. We need to revive the Where Was Hori on Jan 6 drama. Hey. Some of us have never let it go, okay? Completely unrelated, have you seen the cover for ReZero Volume 38? I have. When that comes out in the United States in 6 years, I will be purchasing it and putting it on my wall. Fucking beautiful. We still betting on 11 chapters left? I mean, we're just going off of, the volume limit, right? Like, if there was like 1 or 2 chapters, then it could seriously end. But 1, I don't think that's gonna happen. 2, we would have been told it's gonna happen. So it's probably gonna be like 11-ish. If there was one thing you could rewrite about the story, what would it be? I tend to not answer these questions purely because picking one thing to rewrite in MHA is nigh impossible. I feel like if you are to rewrite MHA, you have to go back so fucking far. Costume tier list? Maybe. Let me see. Would it mostly be the third act? Well, I think if you're stuck in the ways of doing a 3-act structure, I think you have to go back to Act 2 as well. If there's like a 4th act, I think you're fine. But if you're trying to do 3 acts, I think you have to go back. Hello, Caper. Stories like a web, pull one thread and the whole thing could come down. Rewriting one part of MHA could cause ripple effects that overcomplicate the whole story. Yeah, I agree. Give me mods ban Bartol. Okay. Hang on. Which character do you think would benefit the most from a rewrite? Deku. I want to say All Might, but Deku, I think, because he's the protagonist. I'm very partial to protagonists, which sounds like a weird thing to say, but I feel like if a protagonist doesn't have me locked in, I'm not going to be interested in the story for the most part. What was the last arc where stuff was salvageable? I mean, I think stuff was salvageable by the end of PLW. There were issues with MHA, but like PLW was the last good arc, so there you go. One thing I wanted to see when I started reading MHA was Midoriya not forgiving Bakugo, but not holding a grudge. Have any of you in chat watched Bojack Horseman? If you've watched Bojack Horseman, you know what I'm about to say already. So, in Bojack Horseman, Bojack is an actor, and he has this producer friend, Herb Kazaz, who, you know, got him on his show and everything, did so many favors for him that built Bojack's career. But when the studio wanted Herb out because he was gay, Bojack didn't, he kind of sided with the production so that he could keep his job. And years and years and years later, so like season 1 or 2 in the show, Bojack tries to make amends and he's like, oh, I want you to forgive me. And he was like, well, I'm not gonna forgive you. Like, I don't hate you, but like, I don't forgive you. You know, I don't owe you forgiveness. And I was like, oh, that's really cool, actually. It's a really, I really like that direction for that. MHA could never is what I'm saying. It's a good bit of nuance for a relationship like that. fact that most of the bullying plotline is focused on how Bakugo feels and how he struggles with it as opposed to Deku is just wild to me. Yeah, that's kind of the inherent issue with it. And that's why I say things like... That's why I say that you can't fix MHA by just rewriting Act 3, is because that stupid shit was present even in Act 1. Have you played Hades 2? No. Final exams, yeah. Bakugo should have bullied him harder if you ask me. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Did it already stop playing my fucking music? Graduated high school last Friday. Congratulations, man. I never did. Do you think Hori ever saw Bakugo as a bully beyond Chapter 1? Probably. Bro, when I drop the MHA rewrite without attaching my name to it, have like a fucking pen name, it's gonna go crazy. You guys see a rewrite like, oh sweet, that's exciting. I wonder when it's, you know, wonder what Act 3 arc it starts in, and then you pick it up and it starts in the final exams. Chill, known Bakudeku wants Bakugo to bully Deku harder. You'd make your pen name Bubba for content. Yeah, true, true. How's the retrospective going? Quite well. Working on the Deku and Shigaraki part. I have recorded the first part of it, and I'm going to finalize the villain hunt section today. So Oceanman, if you have time today, if you can go through that real quick, that'd be cool. I gotta tell the other fucks to do it too. Hang on. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Would you have had All Might die after his United States of Smash? No. I think All Might's arc was good until Iron Might. Honestly, all I would do for a rewrite with All Might is do Hollow Might. That's it. That's all. That would be it. 100%. Hollow Might, for those unaware, it was when the Iron Might cliffhanger first dropped, and the cope was he was a hologram using his inspiring presence to fuck with AFO's head. And he would like show up in the hologram, be Prime All Might, and then the fight would kind of conclude as like he flickers through, you know? But All Might is still in the office, not being a dumb fuck. I think that would be the only thing I would feel necessary to change about All Might. There are things that I would like to add to All Might, but like, I think Hollow Might would have been fucking gas. Primary things that I would change about All Might. I think All Might should have had more reactions to the things that came out about Hero Society. I feel like All Might should have had something to say about Lady Nagant and the Hero Public Safety Commission literally slaughtering people during his reign. He had nothing to say about that. I would have had All Might have something to say about Endeavor abusing his family. But unfortunately, the fact that he has nothing to say about that, and then Iron Might makes All Might look like a selfish asshole, so what are you gonna do? How does a rewrite of AFO's goal being to turn Shigaraki into a vessel for Yoichi? I think that would be a cool goal, but I also probably would have had AFO die back in, like, Villain Hunt, so... Like, if you're going to rewrite MHA, I think you have to stick, at least, for the most part, to, like, the sequence of events that Hori had set up, right? I don't think you can go too far off track. So, like, I think the Iron Might... Not Iron Might, fuck that. I think, like, Villain Hunt should still happen. It should just be different. You can still do Star and Stripe if you wanted to. It should be very different. It should be very, very different. You can do the Traitor stuff if you wanted to. Maybe execute it in more than 3 seconds. Don't worry, guys. If you guys see a rewrite one day, and it starts from chapter 1, and the pen name is Bubba, that's me. What if at the end most villains get executed? That's terrible. I think killing people is bad. I'll take on your burdens too, awesome. Any arcs you would add? I really think either MHA should have been a 4-act structure, or Act 3 should have been substantially longer, so it's very probable. Question, did you like AFO believing in Shiggy as a successor, or do you like the body snatch? Well, I have been calling the body snatch shit for the past 4 years, so... I did enjoy AFO passing the torch. Would you add a time skip? No. Time skips kind of suck, man. It's been 4 years? Around there, yeah. It's currently a good time to catch back up to ReZero. However, it's the end of Arc 8 Phase 2, since I want to save multiple chapters for a long read. Yes. Arc 8 is about to end. Power through Phase 3. That shit is kind of mid. Phase 4 and 5. Phase 4 is very good. Phase 5 is pretty good so far. Would you glaze ReZero in that rewrite? Of course. Deku would not collect All Might posters. He would collect Natsuki Subaru posters, okay? Would you change Deku's final costume in the rewrite? Deku's final costume would have been his PLW costume, okay? All this talk about a final costume, it was good enough. Would you have the special metal gauntlets? No. Would the movies be canon? No. The movies would be purely, I'm gonna watch some cool shit happen. And the thing about not having the movies canon in the manga would mean that they could not have to worry about returning to a status quo at the end of the movie, right? Oh my god. Would you change that all of the show happened in their very first year? I think that's a very insignificant thing. I don't really care that much. Like, at most, it's like a little... Huh. They did all this while they were 16, huh? It's like a little funny, but... If you had the option to kill off Bakugo the way Hori did, would you have done it? No. I don't think there's a point in doing that. I think in the version of My Hero Academia we had, there was a kind of a point. But... obviously that went backwards. Do you think we'll get an alternative ending like the end of Evangelion? Probably not. Would you include an arc about the countries outside Japan? No, I don't think anyone really cares about that. Wait, did Bakugo die? Bro's lost. Would Deku and Ochako be good? Of course. Would you replace All Might with Subaru? Subaru would not be a good teacher. I think theory discussing of mangaka should have done X at this point is fine, but I don't know, for some reason when you try and do a full rewrite like AOT Requiem is where I feel uncomfortable about it. I don't really give a shit about rewrites. Rewrites have always existed. I think rewrites are only a problem if you're out there being like disrespectful with them. Like, if you come out and you be like, you guys should read AOT Requiem. It's the better version. It's the real ending. Or shit like that. That's annoying. Would your rewrite have stakes? Chapter 2, Bakugo dies. Real stakes. Did you feel like the sports festival happened way too soon? No. I think if sports festival happened any later, I don't know if MHA would have succeeded as much as it did. We can kill off Shoji though, right? Yeah, sure, it's fine. I did it? You finished it? You're caught up? Oh my god, it was gas, right? Would you give female character stuff to do? Yeah. Dude, the alternate universe where I write Ochako, Bubba has like 10k followers on Twitter, okay? Would your rewrite have Deku think a lot about his past and reflect on it? If I wrote an MHA rewrite, Deku would probably be a much more thorough character. Like... in my head, I think Deku literally being fatherless should play a part of his character. Why? Well, in a series, well, first of all, in a series like MHA where parental connections are so drastically important, I feel like Deku being the only person with like a single parent household and it never being addressed is weird. Second of all, I think Deku should feel some type of way about that. Because Deku has been fatherless for this entire story and never once thought about it. He's never once thought about his dad, but apparently we're supposed to believe that his dad has some connection. Even though, you know, all of these things happened and his dad never came up, you know. He suddenly developed a quirk at 14, 15. His dad never showed up. Enrolled in UA, which is a very prestigious school. His dad never showed up. Almost killed himself in the forest training camp arc. Never showed up. Never showed up or called for the sports festival. None of that shit. Kind of a loser, man. Would you eliminate Eri from the story or change her quirk in the rewrite? No, I think Eri's fine. I think with Deku's dad, you could have a cool moment with Deku's dad. Where, like... And we just talked about this too, by the way. You could do something with Deku and his dad where he doesn't necessarily forgive him for not being there when he needed to be there. And then that makes Deku's relationship with Shoto and Endeavor a little more interesting. If Deku doesn't get OFA back, he'll have peaked in high school. Lived his dream for 1 year and that's it. Yeah? Where is Tape Man in your rewrite? He wins the sports festival, buddy, don't worry. What would you do with Lemillion? Oh, brother. How would he beat Shoto? Tape. What would you change if you rewrite ReZero? Not much. Not a lot I would change. I didn't even get to read Afu's message. Would Denki be the cut? Okay, never mind. It was... Yeah, it's fine. I'm not too needing of Deku to address his father or anything like that, because if I remember, aside from the Hori interview in Chapter 1, his father in his absence is never really a vital point in the story. Well, the point is that it should be. He is the only fatherless hero. Even Shoto has a dad, even though he fucking whoops his ass. Isn't that weird? In a story about like how much your parents fuck you up, Deku is fatherless and it hasn't mattered a single time. What will you do with Deku's extra quirks? Oof. What about All Might? He has no dad. He is 55 years old. And he's also not the protagonist. I think Deku's extra quirks should have changed quite a bit. Black Whip is so fucking cool, though. If you could change one of the quirks Deku gets from OFA, which one would you change? Fajin should be deleted. I think Kirishio should be deleted too, but I digress. Would you erase Mineta? Yes, it would be a 19-person class. What do you think Gear Shift was going to be before reveal? I had no expectations. I just didn't think it was going to be stupid. Like Gear Shift. Remember, a lot of people thought Deku would get a laser quirk. Beam! Beam! Would you have killed off Gran Torino after Shigaraki put a hole in him? Yeah, fuck that dude. He's an F tier right now. Did you like the smoke quirk? I like the concept that some of the quirks he got from One For All are just kind of shit. Purely because One For All was transferred with, like, necessity first, rather than anything else. A lot of people didn't have the luxury of being able to like pick and choose who they transfer it to. Gran Torino and Mirio are probably the most useless side characters in MHA. Respect Kudo, please. Hawks, I want to make a world where heroes have time to kill Deku Pedal Pog. That's fucked. You're right, though. You're right, though. Lemillion should have stayed quirkless. I don't know. Not saying I disagree. I actually don't know. How much do you think the epilogue would affect your opinion on how things in the final arc played out? For the epilogue, I'm looking for, off the top of my head, 3 primary things. 1 is Toga alive. 2, what do the Todorokis do? And 3, what fundamentally changes about Hero Society? If Hori knocked all 3 out of the park, which he's not going to do, but if he did, I would definitely be more favorable towards the final arc. And by more favorable, I mean it might be like a 3.5 out of 10, rather than the current 2 that it is. Apparently an anime original episode to set up the movie is getting slotted in this season. We are so cooked. Are you serious? Yeah, source. All eyes are on you, Mac. Source? You better post it quick. You can't post links in chat, though, so tell me where to find it. I feel like Hori's gonna be a coward and not even give us any time skip designs. I hope MHA just kind of ends on like a random page or panel. If anyone read Mama Yuyu, you know how it just like sort of ended? I think MHA should do that, personally. Am I late to stuff? I mean, there's not really much to talk about. We're just kind of fucking shooting the shit. Did I skip the analysis? The analysis was that it's okay. Oh. How's everyone's week been, by the way? Finally comedies, I'm still an hour late. It's okay. There's literally nothing to analyze yet, pretty much. What side character would become more prominent in your rewrite? I don't think... Off the top of my head, maybe somebody can correct me. I don't really think any side characters in MHA need to be more prominent. You know what I mean? Like, I think the current set of characters are fine. Like, I think Deku, maybe actually make Bakugo a good character, Shoto, Ochako, All Might, the villains, and I think you're good. Ida, yeah, I'm, you know... Sure. Do you believe Mineta could have been better without his pervy traits? Well, that's his character. So if you take that away, you don't have Mineta. So yes, I think it's better. Chat is gassing the JJK chapter? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, man. That's alright. I have not read the CSM chapter, though. What members of 1A would you delete from the story? Shoji. But other than that, I don't think you have to delete any characters from the class. They just don't need a moment to shine. Like, it's fine to just have them in the background. When did Bakugo stop being a good character for you? There are some people who knew me in 2020 that can attest to this. I was on the front lines for Bakugo because I thought that he had some purpose in this story, okay? I thought he would do something. It was... At the start of Act 3, I was like, yeah, I could see Bakugo's potential, you know? He might have something cooking. At the end of Villain Hunt, I was like, oof. That's not good. But, you know, we'll keep it pushing. We'll keep it pushing. And then, you know, Star and Stripe and the Traitor arc, and I was like, okay. We are keeping it pushing. And then he died, and I was like, okay. We are keeping it pushing. And then he got revived. And I was like, he sucks. He's not good. And now he got back up to fight All For One, and now he's back up again, and I'm like, he's not a good character. He's so bad. One's justice, Toskete. I think the final arc would hit so much harder if we were all invested in all of 1A. Well, the reason you think that is because Hori tried to make all of them relevant. If that wasn't the case, that wouldn't be necessary. Wait, so Bakugo isn't dead? This guy is so lost, it's really funny. Bakugo has more kills in the arc than Shigaraki and Afo combined. Let's see. Bakugo took down All Might. Villains could never. Bakugo took down Edgeshot. Villains could never. Bakugo killed All For One. Bakugo killed Kurogiri. Actually, the craziest track record. Top of the verse of all time. We're gonna get you out of there, Jay. Your character flaw is being a Bakugo fan, okay? What's your favorite Pokemon? I can probably name 3 Pokemon max. The last time I played Pokemon... Well, I think I played some Pokemon game on the GameCube, but the only Pokemon game that I like played was Pokemon Yellow. What if I don't want to be saved? Jay, no, don't do this. Don't do this. Oh, he got timed out. There he goes. What is my secret? I'm fucking old. My secret is that I woke up and I was cold today, and I put on the big blanket, and then Zorbus came over and he laid on me, and he was cute. That was my secret. If there were more than like 3 cool villain generals, maybe Bakugo could have gotten a better fight. Yeah, it's called... His name is Getten. That's the fight for Bakugo. His name is Getten. I have been pushing the Getten shit for so long. Is that the ice guy? Yeah. Getten is from the paranormal or the Meta Liberation Army, and his ideology is about, you know, the strong rule over the weak. And that's why Bakugo should fight him, is because he used to have the same idea, and then, you know, he fucking beats his ass, and the stick figures slam him together, the action figures collide, and it's cool. How is Zorbus? He threw up yesterday. I don't know why. He didn't throw. I think he swallowed most of it. He threw up like a little bit, and then he started playing. He threw up a little bit on the carpet, and he started running around. Imagine Bakugo versus Get Mirror the time he fought Todoroki in the sports festival. That's kind of a cook, man. That cooks a little bit. And he's like mad that there's no fire or some shit. I don't know. Bakugo's a fucking loser. At least you don't have to clean it. I mean, I do. I don't think... I read your message, insert word. I don't think... Because my girlfriend's out of town for 2 weeks. It's fucking miserable, by the way. I don't think he's throwing up because of that, though. I think he's just stupid. I don't know why. He's thrown up a couple times this week. But... Oh, he's just laying down. He's not sick or anything. He's acting the same. He's just stupid, I believe. What's your top 5 in MHA? I don't know. I'll get to that when I make the character tier list. He might have eaten too fast. I was thinking that. I was thinking maybe at some point I have to get him one of those slow feeders. Because he's like really dumb and can't pace himself. You have a girlfriend who wasn't familiar with your game like that? I've been with my girlfriend for 6 years. Chat said Mac died. No, he responded. He said he couldn't find it. You read the newest arcade chap? Nope. My cat ran outside, ate a bunch of grass, then came back outside to throw up. I don't get it. I might be wrong. Don't cats eat grass to throw up? Isn't that a thing that happens a lot? Don't they go in there and eat grass and then fucking vomit? Thoughts on the Big Bang? Pretty cool. Have you played Forbidden Siren? No. Does your girlfriend like MHA? No. She dropped it after Star and Stripe. Good for her. Does she like Kagurabachi? She hasn't read it, but she wants to. Podcast 2? I've been thinking about it recently, yeah. It's something I want to do soon. I need to find a good guest for podcast 2. I was thinking about asking Ocean Man, but I don't know if he is interested. Because it's a member-only one, so I don't know if he'll care that much. Oh my god. What's your girlfriend's favorite series? I don't think she really has one. She just plays Baldur's Gate. Does she like CSM? She's only watched the anime, but she did like it, yeah. What's her opinion on ReZero? Hard Stuck Arc 7 Phase 1. She doesn't like to consume. She's not a consumer. You ever gonna do a ReZero retrospective? I mean, it's definitely not impossible. It's probably not a thing I'm gonna do anytime soon for obvious reasons, because ReZero's got like 10 more years in it. Does she play it for the story or for the plot? I don't know, she just plays it. She has never beat the game. She restarts constantly. She has played Act 1 and 2 for like 400 hours. I heard the new update for BG3 is adding a lot of content for free. Is it? That's cool. In like 5 to 10 years, yeah, I know. Bro, non-zero chance this channel doesn't even fucking exist by the time ReZero ends. We're almost at the 3-year mark of when I started making... I mean, I had videos before the 3-year mark, but like... The 3-year mark is when I decided... September 25th, 2021 is when I decided to go like, hey, I'm gonna make YouTube videos, I think, for fun, smile. If you ever stop YouTube, what would you want to go do? I don't know. I think I have, for better or for worse, I have like an innate desire to make things. So, regardless, I've already decided in my mind that if this channel ever fails, I'll probably just go make a different one. Do something else. I don't know. I'll always come crawling back to making shit. I can't help it. Maybe I'll just go get into game dev. I don't know. This channel can't not exist when ReZero ends. Otherwise, nobody except Chibi Reviews will talk about it, man. Saw a thread comparing you and the other people who dislike most isekai as a genre to the devil. I am sort of related to the devil, that's true. What is an inspiring quote you like? None. No quote has ever inspired me. Sometimes I do think, why did I make an anime channel when I don't watch anime? But we're here, we're in this. What's the best line in MHA? When Shigaraki hit that shit, that's what makes us heroes and villains. That's what. What's the current on this? What's the progress on the current spring animes? Well, because the spring video didn't do particularly well, anything that was C was dropped. So I've been watching Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night. Oh, I need to watch that after this. It's good. I like it. The last episode I watched was fucking weird. Didn't like that, but I'm watching Spice and Wolf. It's pretty good. I need to watch the new Yozafam. I think I might be 2 behind. I don't know. Yozafam anime has been a little disappointing. Don't tell Sensei I said that. I'm watching Girls Band Cry. It's cute. I like it. I'm a little behind on Go-Go Loser Ranger. Afu, close your ears. I tried watching Windbreaker. I started episode 3. Oh my god, I was so bored. I was bored out of my fucking mind. I also started Dungeon Meshi, but I just can't find the drive to watch it. I don't know why. I like it. Like, I don't dislike it, but I don't know. I got like 3 episodes in and I was like, yeah, I'll watch more of this later. Fucking 2 months later and I haven't watched it. At least Mono and Kofi liked it. What's the worst anime of the spring season? I don't know. Probably an isekai. I watched the first 3 episodes of Yozafam and have not had any desire to watch the next episode. Not built for consumption. Yozafam's anime adaptation feels somewhat disjointed and oddly paced at times. But like I think it's very pretty. I like the character designs, the backgrounds and stuff, the composition. That's all good. But the pacing of each individual scene sometimes just feels weird. Sometimes shots hang a little too long. The action just feels a little clunky. I don't know, it's strange. I'm eating good with Kaiju number 8. It says person eating rock. I'm fucking this shit up and they're eating like a stone. What story has the best ending for you? Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. Phenomenal. Also, when are you making a manga? I have definitely had story ideas in my head. But, not only do I not really have the desire to make them, because I have a disorder in my brain where I can't focus on things, but also now that I'm at the point where I'm at, where there's so much animosity towards my name, if I ever release something, oh my god, it's getting fucking destroyed, so. Have you seen Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and did you like it? I like Cyberpunk Edge Runners quite a lot, yeah. Netflix, please tank Sakadoodoo Days. Yeah, I don't know if Sakamoto Days is gonna get the adaptation that it really deserves, but we'll see. Use a pen name, but then how do I use my clout, bro? How do I get people to read my shit? If I get a membership, will I get charged at the beginning of every month or every time it's the date I got the membership? I think it's the time you got it. I believe. I've never gotten a membership, so if somebody else... Because memberships, when people like get gifted, it doesn't expire on the 1st of the month. Their gifted membership expires 30 days after, so I think it's that. That's what GC gonna drag your name through the mud if you ever make something, I know. It's so sad that because you just dislike Mushoku Tensei, people hate your very existence. Yeah, it's crazy because I think in my review for Mushoku Tensei, it's kind of a softball, not gonna lie. I did not go as hard as I do in like casual conversation about Mushoku Tensei. I think my video was very fair. Holy. Thank you for the diamond sub. Insert word. Great name, by the way. Also, I know if I ever write a story, there's gonna be some fucker who's like, he got that from ReZero, or like, he got that from MHA. Fuck off, man. Shut up. That's how it works, bro. Every Brigaders chapter, I'm gonna be in the comments like, he stole that from MHA, by the way. MHA did it better. I'm gonna be the first Brigaders troll. I like how every Isekai fandom hates Mushoku Tensei. Do they? I'm pretty sure, like, Mushoku is unanimously enjoyed. I've had my friend tell me a plot point in Brigaders is from Black Clover. I'm gonna be in the quote retweets on my alt account. Every chapter that Bubba posts, I'm gonna be like, Black Clover did it better. Didn't you say, like, if you like Mushoku, then you do you, but I'm not like nor support the show? I think the show is disgusting. I don't think I ever called it disgusting. I do it in like in casual conversation, but in my video, I don't know if anyone else thinks this, but like I think in my casual day-to-day conversation, like in Discord or on Twitter or something, I have kind of like a slight responsibility to handle myself differently in a video, considering a video is permanent and like always searchable. You know what I mean? So when I make videos, as opposed to just me like shooting the shit or talking, I try to be more fair, less hyperbolic, and a little more balanced in the way I mention things. So like with the Mushoku Tensei video, I have very strong opinions on Mushoku Tensei. But in the video, I think I was pretty fair and reasonable. Doesn't the MC of Mushoku Tensei get ED when he's like 16? Yeah, it's because his grooming victim fled. Brigaders is the next big shonen that'll be replacing MHA and JJK when they end. But I hope you never have to work in Weekly Shonen Jump. That's a fate I wish upon nobody. Thorbus is so cute. True. Been meaning to ask, but where can I read the ReZero, Ellen? Well, for the light novel, you can purchase it. Second, we have some resources in the Discord. If you're interested, you could check the ReZero spoilers chat. Or I think a few other chats too. You could just ask somebody and they'll help you. People love to help people read ReZero on my server. Brigader's not outselling Sakamoto Days. What is an anime that is actually funny? That's a tough one. Oh shit, man. Mob Psycho had some good gags, I think, right? Kaguya, yes. I liked Kaguya-sama. Spy X Family is pretty funny to me. Interesting. Bubba, you're not supposed to admit that you've read a second series, dude. Or watched one. I liked Bocchi the Rock too, yeah. I liked Bocchi. I mean, Spy Fam, what's that? Nice. I don't know what it is specifically about anime. I mean, that's part of it, Atomic Frost. Yeah, it's the joke being that a woman is like uncomfortable. That's fucking obnoxious, but might just be like a cultural divide. I don't know. Some of the like a lot of the jokes in anime, I'm just like, yeah, nice. Someone said Dungeon Meshi was a worse Konosuba. That's the Boss Baby movie thing. Guy who has only seen Boss Baby. Hang on. This is what happens when you compare Konosuba and Dungeon Meshi. Guy who has only seen the Boss Baby, watching his second movie, getting a lot of Boss Baby vibes from this. I like Spy Family till I got bored. Yeah, I was reading Spy Family way before the anime came out. And at some point I was not interested in continuing because it felt like it never really goes anywhere. What do you think about inherently evil races in fantasy? I think they can be fine depending on the execution. Like, I don't think Frierin's demons, for example, I don't think that's a bad thing. Demons have kind of always existed in these fantasy series, and I don't think they're really analogous to real life race relations. You know what I mean? My mustache is very itchy. All better. You think we'll get a hero series like MHA in the future that's actually good? I don't know. I think MHA struck at a very particular time. For an anime to be funny, it also needs to have a good translation, but then weebs don't like when the localizations are too localized. Yeah, you can't put references in the subs because then it dates the anime. What if the anime itself makes a reference? Interesting. Honestly shocked they never greenlit a Vigilantes anime to milk this series even more. Well, that's because nobody would watch it. I hope this helps. What song is this? This is Ikana Valley from Majora's Mask. What's your favorite video game gameplay? I'm a big fan... I have two very different types of gameplay that I enjoy. Oh my god, do I have two? I think I have more than two. Well, I've played World of Warcraft on and off since 2004, so I'm a big fan of number go up. I really like it when number go up. I also like simulation games, because I also like when number go up. And I've gotten into auto battlers recently with Hearthstone Battlegrounds. I played some backpack battles, because you can get number to go up. I like PvP games too. I used to play a lot of Counter-Strike. Way back in the day I played TF2. Do you play D&D? I'm not a big fan of Dungeons & Dragons purely because the combat in Dungeons & Dragons is so unbelievably fucking boring to me. Number doesn't go up enough. Have you played Persona? No. We're gonna get you into Persona. You're recommending me Persona after I just said that I like MMORPGs and simulation games. Vampire Survivors? I have played Halls of Torment, which is a Vampire Survivors-like, right? P3 is a dog. I like cats more. Despite the allegations. Hi, Zorbis. He's sleeping. He ignored me. Have you ever played any Final Fantasy games? Yeah, I was never really a big fan of them. I did try to play FF14. That shit was boring as fuck. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. My brain just doesn't work as it should if I'm not playing a shooter. You play Ultra Rumble. Asa, can you please show me how to gamble? Like in the server, or you mean in real life? Because if it's in real life, no, I can't help you. You are as a third-person shooter? I mean... technically... I guess it's kind of like it's a different take on like a hero shooter, right? Thoughts on mushroom cows from Minecraft? This is the first time I've ever thought about them in my life. What kind of game would you like to make? I've already made one. I made a prototype in my Discord server a while ago that was kind of like a Vampire Survivors-like. So I was experimenting. It was the first game I've made, so I was experimenting with a lot of things. So it's kind of clunky and fucked up, but I think it's cool. The second game I want to make is an auto battler, which I'm in the early process of doing right now. I will say FF14 is a slow start, but the story ramps up 20 hours in. I also, it was boring, unfortunately. I also didn't like, I didn't like how everything was on the global. Like, World of Warcraft combat feels so much snappier to me because not everything is on, like you have... I know Final Fantasy XIV has some abilities that are off the GCD, but... I don't know, man. I love WoW combat. WoW combat has, like, more for my brain for the foreseeable future. running a YouTube channel and making games at the same time. You don't like free time? That is my free time, man. My game making shit. I make the bot in my free time. Every morning I wake up. The first thing I do is I update the bot every morning. Yeah, if you want to find my prototype, go into media discussion and look up the thread like Awesome Makes a Game. It's been dead for a few months because I have not been making a game, but alright guys, it's once again late, so I'm heading out to sleep. Have fun with the stream. Good night, insert word. Thank you for becoming a member, I appreciate it. How's the Arcade Phase 1 video going? I worked on it before stream. I'm over 20 minutes into it. It's probably going to be like 2 hours long. Maybe longer than that as well. As I know you've seen Dragon Ghost, I've been posting previews of the video in the member community posts. I think I have some fun shots in the Arcade Phase 1 video. Do you shave every day? I shave every 2 or 3 days. Not everything though. I have a mustache. And some what is it called? A soul patch or whatever? And then I got like the chin hair. I don't know what that's called. But I shave like I can grow a neck beard. I shave that every few days. And then I shave my cheeks. Because I can't really grow a beard. One of these days though, chat, we're going hard on the fucking we're going hard on the what's it called? Minoxidil. Asacor Dating Sim is begging for a server to get shut down. Crazy information. It's crazy that I can't... What, did I shave every 2 days or what? Is there a game franchise that you have interest in but never played? A lot of Souls games. Kind of Yakuza. Somebody got me Yakuza a while ago and I have never played it. Does Oceanus kiss you goodnight? Sometimes. Sometimes he doesn't though, and it's... I don't talk about it. But he's not going to acknowledge the shaving your cheeks comment? You know that there's cheeks on your face, you fucking freak? I just don't really have a drive to play any new games right now. I was thinking about reinstalling Elden Ring and fucking around with that. Especially because the DLC's out soon. That'd be fun. You don't seem like you love FPS that much. I mean, my most played game on Steam is Rust, followed by Gary's Mod, followed by TF2, followed by CS2. Asset Elden Ring streams would go hard. This may disappoint some of you. I would never in my entire life stream a Souls game. For the sole reason that Souls fans are so fucking annoying. It's unbelievable. Would you play Fortnite if it had Kagurabashi? Probably not. Why are two people mentioning Fortnite at the same time? Is this a fucking psyop? Worse than MHA fans? Well, the best part about MHA fans is that they only talk about MHA because they haven't read a second thing yet. Whereas Dark Souls fans are in like every conversation of all time. Souls fans when you play a game that you bought the way you want to. Literally, man! Literally! It's fucking crazy! You're not supposed to use that weapon, it's cheesy. You can't use that incantation. Don't do that. I didn't do it, so you can't do it. Don't use mimic tier. I usually say to communities, how are Souls fans annoying? Souls fans get mad when you use the tools the game gives you because they consider it too strong. In a single player game, might I add. And every Souls player has like an individual micro meta in their head that if you steer away from, they think you're stupid. I beat Elden Ring for the first time using all the cheese strats and I'm proud of it. Dude. I didn't know, because Elden Ring was my first Souls game, I didn't know about status effect weapons. I got all the way through Radon with just the starting weapon. I didn't know that every other weapon I found had like the same stats and shit, so like I just thought all the weapons just had like different movesets and stuff. So I just kept pushing. I had no clue. I was like, man, this game's tough. And then I got, what was the sword called? It was a two-hand, Elden Ring two-hand bleed sword. I got this sword, and my fucking life changed. What was it called? Not Rivers of Blood. Bloodhound's Fang? No. I can't remember what it was called. This site is like ranking weapons by tier. The fuck? I've never used Moonveil. Flamberge, yes. I think it was Flamberge. Yes, it was this. It was Flamberge. I got Flamberge, and that's when I learned about status effects and weapons, and I was like, holy fuck. I was literally playing the game on hard mode for no reason. And then I think I had a Frost Ash. I don't remember what it was. I haven't played Elden Ring in a while. I think I had a Hoarfrost Stomp? Or did I have Chilling Mist? I don't remember. I had one of those two. And like, dude, status effects changed my life. Have you ever played Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance? No, but I watched somebody play it, like, through most of the game. It looks pretty cool. World of Warcraft stream when? Nobody wants to see that shit. Also, I haven't really played in a while. I started playing the Mop remix. I don't really have any motivation to, considering that everyone exploited early and exploited often, though. Thoughts on boba drinks? Kind of weird. Not my thing. My girlfriend likes them, though. Also, I beat Elden Ring with mouse and keyboard. I'm never playing that game with a fucking controller. I will play Souls games with mouse and keyboard until it is physically impossible. Like with, Dark Souls 1. I've tried doing that. It's not possible. Does your girlfriend play Elden Ring? She's played it, yeah. If you've been keeping up with the anime this season, which one's your favorite? I like Jellyfish and Spice and Wolf. Okay, now I can't defend you. I've been saying I played Elden Ring on hard mode, bro. Mouse and keyboard, no status effects. No clue what I was doing. Have you played Elden Ring with a racing wheel controller? No, but I did have one, so I could have. Why would you play any video games with a keyboard? That's just for typing, not gaming. Because mouse and keyboard is superior in every game I've used it in. Mouse and keyboard is gas. Bubba, you're just mad because you have played console your entire life, dude. Get over it. Thoughts on chocolate-covered raisins? Mid. You should play Hollow Knight? Eh. Not really into it. I bought my first personal controller. Obviously, I've had controllers before because I grew up with consoles and stuff, and a PC, but, you know. I had, like, N64s, GameCubes, Xbox originals, PS1s, PS2s, stuff like that. But I bought my own actual controller solely so that my girlfriend could play Silent Hill 2. Is your favorite Zelda game Majora's Mask? I mean, I liked it. I haven't played a Zelda game since Twilight Princess came out. If someone put a gun to your head and said you had to play one of the PS5 exclusives, which one would you pick? I don't know any, because I do not have a PS5. And I will probably never have a PS5. If I get a PS5, it's solely for Silent Hill. What's your least liked Zelda game? I wasn't very big on Twilight Princess, but I was also... What year did Twilight Princess come out? How old am I? Oh, I was 8. I played, when I was younger, I played Wind Waker, Ocarina, Majora's, and some of the 2D ones. Like the original one, and shit like that. PS5 ain't that bad. The only modern console I have owned is a Switch. And that's my girlfriend's. I don't use it. Do you like the American education system? I mean, it definitely has its issues. We don't pay people enough so it doesn't attract actual high quality teaching to the field. And then teachers, there's so few of them that they get crowded with students. They don't have enough time to actually do their work. Can we get more gameplay in your second channel? I'll do it eventually. I have not really been playing games recently. Get that Demon Slayer Mario Party game that is definitely functional and worth $60? Is that a thing? Demon Slayer Mario Party game? What the fuck? Demon Slayer Mario Party game. Is this real? Huh? What the fuck is this? Hello? What the fuck? They literally just made Mario Party. This is literally just Mario. Okay. That's cool. First game to sell 0 copies. Finally, anime games are free from arena fighters. Japanese Mario Party. Does he know? Can you believe it's getting DLC? Wow. Thoughts on Lethal Company being in Fortnite now? I have not thought about it once in my entire life. Good for them. It's pretty cool to see, I think it's an indie game, right? Getting into Fortnite. I'd be down for an MHA Mario Kart clone. Yeah, I know you would, dude. The children yearn for One's Justice 3? Who wants that? Me, I'm children? Jay, stand up, dude. Play a fucking better game, please. Don't have your life taken over by suboptimal MHA-themed games. Kid named Children. Do not play Ultra Rumble. Ultra Rumble was so not very fun. I can't let Vikings Legacy be a Curse Clash, but that game is gas. It's got like Curse Clash Steam charts. Dude, it has 59 people playing right now. Tap in, dude. Tap in, bro. How can you have a property as massive as Jujutsu Kaisen and you launch its first fighting game and you get 5,000 peak players? How is that possible? Bro. Also, I know this looks bad. I mean, it kind of is bad, but it's also the second month of a launch, so it's gonna go down for sure, but Ultra Rumble also fumbled hard. What'd they do? Besides make the game. Took too long to update? Did they? I don't remember. I mean, look, they're gaining average players. That's pretty cool. Good for them. And if you think of it, because this is only Steam, so like, for console, it's probably safe to just like double it and give it to the next person. A lot of people left early because balance and rank system issues plus lack of updates. I left early because it stank. Got him. Well, you're a fraud? No, I'm not. Game's fucking ass. The UI sucks. The gameplay is the equivalent of wading through fucking waist-high water. It's mid, man. Game of the year. Alright. No ReZero game? ReZero has had, I think, like 5 games. Are they bad? Yes. Ultra mid till gentle gets added. They don't got the sauce for that, man. I hate Ultra Rumble's gotcha so much. How do you expect me to be excited for characters and quirk sets if there's no pity system? Wait, there's no pity system? I thought there was. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I remember Bubba talking about a pity system. What's my favorite sauce? I kind of fuck with honey barbecue. Yeah. I don't know. I've never thought about this in my life. There's a pity system just to be like Rick Rap. I quit playing because of gacha system? Sounds like a skill issue, bro. Get fucked. I mean, the gacha system seems to be working for Bubba, man. I think it might have been a skill issue. Bubba's cooking. He's like fucking rank 1 legend, bro. The only gacha game you guys should play is the Asaccord bot gacha game coming soon, okay? I'm working on it. I did not see the exchange bot at all. Holy shit. Low diffed by user interface. I've been upset over nothing. It happens, man. Look, man. It happens. We just changed this broke man's life. The UI is garbage in Ultra Rumble, it's true. It's really bad. Pro isn't even UI level. Guys, should I do the MHA costume tier list so Bubba shuts the fuck up about it? Every time he's like, costume tier list question mark and like a little emoji. Fucking jobless reincarnate right there. What do you say fuck me for? Alright. Costume tier list. And we're ending the stream. No, I'm just kidding. Costume tier list. Sero. How do we feel about Sero's costume, chat? I think the music stopped. Hang on. Oh my god, because those are the end credits. There we go. Sero's costume, it's okay. It's fine. It's probably like a C, right? It's alright. F. 9.5. The duality of man. I think Sero's costume is just fine. I mean, how cool can it be? He's a fucking tape dispenser, you know, like come on. A tier? No. Deku's first costume? That's a D. That's a D. And the only reason why it's not F is because it has spirit. It's got heart. And I like that. I like that a lot. But it looks like shit, so. Early Deku S? You're trolling! That's his mom's? I don't give a fuck! Deku's first costume is A. No, it's not. It's not good. It has a nice meaning behind it, but it's not good. Asa, a real villain? Bro, you're hard stuck on a gacha system, man. I respect what it does, but I don't like it. Yeah, pretty much. Now, Deku's actual first costume, it's fine. I mean, top of C or like low B. The gloves are fucking ugly, first of all. And I like that it incorporates aspects of his mom's costume. I think that's really cute. The mask is cool, I guess. I like it. It's nice. I don't like the metal thing on the neck. You don't like the mask? The mask is cool. I like the mask. His second costume? I don't like the arm braces. I think I mean, I like what they represent, but like, the arm braces look bad. I like the not the gauntlets, I like the steel boots though, those are cool. So it's kind of like a mixed bag for me. I agree, Bubba, yeah. And when we get to this, I mean, Air Force gloves save everything, man. They're so cool. The Air Force gloves are so cool, man. A toothpick changes everything. Bubba, time him out. Bakugo profile pic, time him out. Deku's Air Force costume, it's peak, man. It's peak, man. Air Force haters stay mad. Air Force is so raw. I like this one a lot too. I don't think it's better than Air Force Glove Deku. It's cool though. Looks good. I like it. World Heroes Mission? I mean, it's whatever. Grocery shopping Deku Mog. Okay. You know, you're right though. I really like that costume. Quote unquote costume. The little knuckles on his gloves have Blackwick come out of them. I know, dude. Those are so sick. Everyone guessing the World Hero Missions costume? You're lost. You're all lost. Just because it's all black doesn't make it cool now. It doesn't make it cool. ReZero costume tier list. Arc 6 Subaru would be high up there. I really like that costume he has. No, all black is cool. 14-year-old detected in chat. What do you think about Deku killing Shigaraki, man? I bet you fucking love it. Bakugo's standard costume. I mean, I kind of fuck with it. It's alright. I think his winter costume is better. Wish I also would do more ReZero streams. It's just not worth it, the time that I put in, for the amount of fuckers that don't come out to them. Season 3 though, trust. Winter costume? It's probably a solid A. Winter costume's cool. I hate Bakugo's little head thingies. They're alright. This is not final, I'm just putting it here. So, it's a little more black than the winter costume. I kind of like how it slims down the gauntlets a little bit. Maybe somewhere in B? For World Hero Missions tax? No, it's probably up there. I don't know. It's somewhere up there. Thoughts on the anime finally being decent when the series falls off? That's just my luck. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I understand what Ochako was going for here with the little face shield because, you know, she's like space-themed, Uravity, astronaut mask, you know. I mean, it's fine. It's probably like, it's alright. I like her second one way more, personally. She got little fucking freak antennas, she got the Black Whip replica things. Those are cool. See? Chat is sexist? Hello? If you guys ever say anything disagreeing with me about a placement for a female costume, I'm gonna call you guys sexist, okay? Shoto's costume, it's kind of just uninspired. Never really fucked with it that much. Like, it's fine. And I don't even really like his new one all that much. I like the gauntlets. Those are cool. He has a T on his shirt now. So it's like a little better. Shoto's costumes are really fucking boring. The boy really not imaginative. He has the 5 weenies. Yippee! Ida. It's cool. I like it. He's a car. I'm a car too, you know, the Eric Andre skit, you know? Ida with the helmet thing that comes apart, that's pretty fucking sick though. I can't lie. That's pretty sick. Why are none of the World Heroes missions costumes an S? Because they're mid. I hope that helps. Kirishima is just a guy with no shirt on and like a little fucking shitty mask. And then this one he puts on some sleeves. So I guess, sure. Got a little more inspiration than some of these, I guess. Chill in black shirt and pants. Tokoyami, he's just wearing a fucking black shirt and pants. And Chill loves this, I bet. Bubba might have been cooking. I want to eat some pasta. Just had the overwhelming feeling that I really want to eat some pasta. I might fuck some pasta up, dude, after this. Anyway. I mean, Jiro's is like... fine. It's kind of... It's... it's a red shirt and pants. Aoyama's. How do I feel about Aoyama's? It's really stupid, but like that's like kind of the point, you know? It looks really fucking goofy. But you know, the point is that it's a goofy little costume because he's extravagant. And it's inspired at least, you know? It's like, yeah, it's stupid in a charming way. So maybe up here. It's solid. Kaminari, he's wearing a shirt and a jacket and some pants. White shirt and black pants. Chill would not like this one because there's not a black shirt too, unfortunately. It's not raw enough. Mineta, off principle. He's wearing a big fucking diaper. Get this guy out of here. Sorry. There we go. Yeesh. She is certainly frog themed. Whoops. Sure. Low B? Guys. The little stem is kind of cute for Mineta. This is your final warning. Mineta gas in chat, your skull will be crushed. Actually, it's better this one. There we go. Shoji, he's wearing like a silly shirt to let his silly arms out and like a belt and a mask. It's kind of mid. Uninspired. Mineta's design is like his one redeeming quality. Crush his skull, now. Skull crush, now. Mina D, yeah, I agree with that. It's D. I think it just looks bad. Just looks like she's 300 seconds. Oh my god. I didn't think you were gonna fucking spray the brain matter everywhere when you crush the skull too. Ojiro, yeah, he's fucking lame. I don't know. Somewhere there. He's got a funny tail though, that's cool. Ojiro F tier? You guys are calling me racist? And Ojiro's an F tier? Noticing. Noticing. Move Kaminari and Jiro down a tier? Okay. That works. I do that. Sorry. Ojiro above World Hero Mission Shoto is diabolical. You want me to do that too? Will that make you feel better? Will that make you calm down? I dropped my fucking pen because of you. Coda F? Is that racism? Guys, he just looks that way, okay? He can't he can't help it. He was he was born that way, man. It's pretty ugly though. It's pretty ugly though. His costume does not fuck. It's at least not normal clothes. So maybe top of D. You know what, chill? That's what you get. I'm just playing. Sato? He's pretty ass too, honestly. Uninspired. Sorry, I just saw him get timed out. I laughed. Shinso is fine. Actually, chills in chat. He at least goes up here then. Up here? Maybe right there. Why are you so fucking high? Wait a minute. There we go. Shinso A? Oh yeah, because he's got black clothes on, right? Nice. Nice one, guys. Really daring today. Oh, if they have black in their design, they go S. I got it, guys. I understand. Monoma? He's wearing normal clothes, but like he's doing it like kind of cool, you know? So like, I mean, I like him more than this. Is it even? It might be B. It's like low C, or not low C, high C or like low B. He does have clocks. He's got normal clothes, but not just a fucking t-shirt. Yeah. Mirio. I mean, at least there's some inspiration. Gun to my fucking head, I do not know what the difference is. Bullet through my fucking skull, I froze. I don't know what the difference is. So yeah, there you go. I almost feel like Sun Eater's got a little too much going on sometimes. Maybe it's just the picture's not doing him any service, you know, but like... Let me close my eyes and picture his costume for a second. I mean, it's alright. It's definitely better than some of these fucking things. He might be like top of C or low B. Maybe low B. Let's do low B. Fuck it. There's not a single fucking image of him without 300 pounds of octopus tentacles covering half the design. Like somewhere in here. Kind of mid. All Might. It's kind of iconic. Out of the big three, he put the woman the lowest. Blame Horikoshi, bro. He has to put all of his women in skin tight. You know, him and Atsuka got a lot in common, actually. Huh. Did we ever even talk about the MHA anime at all this stream? For like 13 seconds, maybe? I don't think All Might's S, but I think he's pretty good. His costumes don't move me like these did, personally. Does he have a fucking sword? I kind of fuck with this one more, to be honest with you. This one's kind of cooler. There was no PNG of the Silver Age without a sword. He could be next to his son. I want it on the record, this is not purely Iron Might hate. It does just look like shit as well, okay? Just want that out there, okay? Endeavor's first costume is kind of fucking goofy. Like, he looks really silly in his fursuit. That sounds like fursuit. He looks a little goofy. But yeah, he's got like a design going on, so that's cool. Second Endeavor, though? Second Endeavor looks way better. Drastic improvement. Thank you, Melissa Shield. Oh, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Hawks? I've always been so interested, because, like, when I used to do a lot of MHA colorings, I was always, like, his like, black and yellow breastplate is so weird. But it looks cool. I think his wings do a lot for his design. This isn't fine, I'm just putting him here, by the way. He's cool, I guess. Present Mike has never moved me much. He's kind of fucking ugly, I'll be honest with you. I don't like his costume all that much. Black t-shirt, put it S. No, we cannot let Horikoshi design women. This is crazy. This guy's just fucking jeans, dude. He's got aura? Sure, man. He's got aura. Edge shot. Edge shot? I mean, he's not bad. I feel like my feelings about him as a person are getting in the way of this one. Because I almost want to put him in C. But I wonder if I should do that. I think I'm being affected by how much he fucking sucks. So I think I like it more than these. Sure. Mirko? Uncommon Horikoshi female character design W? It's pretty cool. Like, I feel like, Mirko, obviously a lot of people goon after her costume, but I feel like her costume is, like, obviously a lot of people find her attractive, but I don't think the point of her costume is to be attractive, you know what I mean? It's not like her costume isn't contingent on that. She looks cool. Sure. Mount Lady, she's fine. Just kind of another skin-tight costume, but this time it's got like 3 colors. Do not be fooled. He has hair. Kamui Woods has hair. There's hair. So he's wearing a helmet too, okay? So he's wearing a black shirt and a helmet. I guess you can be next to your wife. There you go. Night Eye, guy in a suit. Like, Monoma did it better, to be frank. Fat Gum, just a hoodie. Just a hoodie. Wow, a lot of these costumes are fucking lame. Ryukyu, kinda cool. I've always found it weird that when she transforms, when Ryukyu transforms, she just grows the biggest breasts of all time, and it's always been so weird to me. I really like her head thing, though. I think it's cool. Like, I feel like if you're doing a dragon quirk, just make her a dragon. Like, why does she need giant breasts? She's a fucking dragon. Like... Burns' design kind of fucks. I kind of like Burns a lot. Like, way up here. She looks really... I really like her design. She looks really nice. Are these my personal feelings getting involved? No. She can stay there. You crazy? I'm not. Star and Stripe looks like shit. The first Shigaraki... It's cool. He is just wearing a black shirt and pants, but the hands do go crazy. The hands do go crazy. So, even though the rest of the fit's kind of uninspired, fuck it. Fuck it, it's low B. The hands add a lot. At least it kind of makes sense why he's just wearing normal clothes, because he's a fucking loser. Homeless man fit. The mall fit? Well, if chat had their way, this would be top of S because he's wearing all black, but... It's just a less inspired version of this one. Can't believe Asa, you're really disrespecting the troops like that? You're goddamn right I am. Being an MHA fan is braver than any Marine. That's the overhaul fit? Oh. Isn't that also the mall fit, kind of? The white hair is adding a lot to this one. It's also all ripped up and tattered, which is cool, because it's like battle damage is pretty neat. The white hair, this isn't final, I'm just putting it here. The white hair looks so good, man. And like the cape from his jacket, oh my god, I forgot about that. Black bodysuit, but the red cape that he stole from Exodus is fucking hard as fuck. The white hair, also his fucked up hand, looks pretty sick, man. Like, come on. It's a simple design that actually works, unlike these other ones down here. This one's okay. This is lower than this one. Above this one, it's probably like... I don't know, here. Maybe higher. Maybe higher? I don't know. All for One's first design was simple but effective. I always liked his mask. This isn't final, by the way. Putting this here for now. Simple but effective. Why is Tokoyami an F? I believe you're confused. I think it's cool. I really don't like AFO's second design. And I don't know if it's because I think AFO sucks when he gets it, but he does suck when he gets it. His new helmet looks so mid. And it doesn't have at least the white undershirt, which would add a little contrast to it. There's stuff floating around him. Dobby's first costume is kind of fucking lame. his low cut shirt and his little jacket there. Kind of mid. But the second one with the staples, this isn't final. With the staples and the fucking weird little bracer things. Actually, yeah, this is even lower, I think. Yeah, there we go. This one. This is a good one. There. And then you give him white hair. Oh man, come on. You give him white hair? And then you put him in all white. Alright, dude. Let's relax now. He just kept going up. Funny how Asa has only liked characters in white. There are... out of all the characters in my S and A, there are 2 that are in white. Symbolism tax also goes hard as fuck on Dobby's costume here. Toga's is really lame. Out of all the characters who got, like, updated designs and stuff, the fact that Toga just remained in her schoolgirl outfit the whole time is, like, really boring. Sorry, with, like, tubes. I don't understand the tubes. It's to suck the blood, buddy. That's where the blood goes, man. Her coat was good. Yeah, I liked her coat. Twice's design's kind of hard, man. Somewhere around here. It's kind of fucking cool. Twice, I chill. Your illness knows no bounds. Spinner is stained but green. Skin tight woman equals bad, skin tight man equals peak. That's because all the women are skin tight women. It's because Hori has no fucking passion. Or imagination. You have all these intricate designs for all the men, and then the women are just like, oh, I'm gonna wear a skin-tight fucking suit. I mean, I think Stain's design is cool. And Spinner is just Stain, but green, so... And I'll grab Stain. They're like the same. These are the same, basically. I don't know where else to put these. Stain wore it much better. Racist. It's not Stain is cooler and is better. Racist. Compress is dripped out, bro. Is he A or is he high B? Well, let's slow it. Okay, I know where he is. Never mind. I put him next to Dobby and then I was like, wait, never mind. Never mind. I know where he is. Compress kind of dripped out. You know what? No, this can change here. This can change. There we go. Yeah, Compress's second design is a little less inspired. It's a little less inspired. I mean, it's just him without the coat, right? It's just him with the orange. It's still nice, though. It still looks nice. Maybe? The coat just goes really hard. He should have kept that shit on, man. Kurogiri is a man in a suit, but with like an AFO helmet. It's AFO! But with like an open face so that his little cloud can come out. So... I mean... Does he wear... I think he wears this nicer than... I think he wears it nicer than AFO a little bit. Actually, I don't know. This is, whatever, we'll just leave it there. It's fine, it's fine. The second Stain outfit... It's kind of lame. He just got a white, puffy jacket. Original Stain did it better, man. I don't know. I mean, he's not C. There's at least, like, passion behind it, you know? He probably killed a man and then took it. Muscular, if we're going off costumes and not, like, overall designs... Muscular just wears a red shirt and some pants. Why Stain dressed like Yuta? He doesn't look like Gojo. Look. I know we might be thinking that the purple on the jacket is silly, and his beak is weird, but he's kinda cool, man. I kinda fuck with it, man. I don't know. Like, it's so weird that I like it. It does almost feel like there's no cohesion, but like... he looks kinda sick. Redestro is just wearing a suit, but with a green undershirt. How do we feel, chat? Where does he stack up here? Suit wearer, but green. Not like Spinner, though. A different kind of green. D.A. Under Monoma? I fuck with that. That works. Sun Eater, relax. Now, when Redestro gets covered in the poopy dookie... that's when I lose support for him, is when he covers himself in shit, unfortunately. Getting... kind of just wearing like a button-up coat. I like the little winter aesthetic. And the fact that you can't see his face is cool. It's fine. I don't dislike it. There you go. Oh. Come on. Gentle's dripped out, guys. Come on. Gentle kind of dripped out, man. Black suit equals S. It's more like a purplish, a dark purple than a black. La Brava, this isn't final. La Brava has kind of a very similar fit. I guess it's the pants and the aesthetic of it. I don't know if she wears it as well as Gentle, though. I do think that she looks nice, though. I do like her costume. I feel like she gets negative points because she is 2 feet tall. So the I don't know if it fits as well on her. Wait, why height? How do I explain this? Because, like, with Gentle, I feel like it fits his form way better. Whereas it feels like way too poofy. Yeah, her gloves also have the same feeling. Is this the smelliest character tier list? Yeah, it is. Who's this fucking guy? Nagant? She's kind of just wearing a thing. I like her boots. She's got cool boots. She's got a nice design. This isn't final, let me think. What? Got a weird phone notification. I like the boots a lot. And the rest of her costume isn't too bad. The gaunt as if I was gooning. Chat, you need to fucking... There's something fundamentally wrong with all of you. Anime added leggings? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the leggings look nice. The white cape is a lot for Nana. Do I like the yellow gloves? Yeah, they're cool, I guess. And the red belt, it's a nice costume. I like it. Alright. That's the tier list. I put exactly 5 seconds to maybe 10 seconds of thought into each one. Where's Gran Torino? He's dead. He died off screen. Have we read the chapter yet? There is no chapter. No Gran Torino? No, he's dead. He couldn't make the tier list. He's dead. Night Eye showed up, though. Reconsider World Heroes mission? Okay. Sure. Where the rest? I might have scroll here. There we go. Is that better, bro? Is that better? At least they're nice together. One of these days, you guys will be broken free of the shackles of only liking character designs that are all black. One day. That day's not today. But one day. And I hope I can help guide you along that journey. Where was he before? He was here. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in F, if we include this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 some odd in D. Oh, good lord. A lot more. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 in C. Pretty much the same amount in B. It's not bad. Some solid costumes. I don't care for the fates of World Heroes mission, so does that mean I'm free? Yes, you're fine. You made it out. 13 in A and 5 in S. It's not bad. How is Toga so low? I mean, she's just wearing a schoolgirl outfit. But with, like, random gear on it, which kind of looks bad. Yeah. I wish Toga got a better costume. I liked the jacket she had in MVA, that was cool. But she never got to stick with it. Dude, post MVA Toga in the jacket with the eye patch? Holy, that might be high A, bro. She was cooking with that shit. Why couldn't she keep it? No, she would have been S. I really like that design. This is a drip list? Yeah. Here, this is the stand-in for Toga with the jacket and the eye patch, okay? This Mirio right here. There. They're all ordered, more or less. Didn't think about them very hard, but yeah. Japanese school uniform are already peak design, and then you see your second design. What was that originally? I don't know, just some fucking shit Bubba put in. For the bit. Deku and Shigaraki costumes really peaked in PLW. Yeah. Oh, brother. By the time MHA ends, I'm gonna have to see people gassing Deku's final design where he has the All Might shirt on. Holy S tier. What tier list is this? Well, it's certainly not characters. I'll tell you that much. Bring me back to PLW Deku, man. In more ways than one, but like his costume fucked. I love the Air Force gloves. They're so cool. People say that they're clunky. You don't know. You ain't living right. I didn't have Mirio's second costume as a PNG yet, so I added that. I just didn't feel like removing it after. All My shirt goes hard? Alright, we're ending stream. People are gassing Deku when they All My shirt. We're ending stream. Thanks everyone for coming out. Make sure you're subscribed for more content. Working on the next power system video for ReZero. You become a YouTube member, you get access to behind the scenes content. And you get early access to videos. You get the emotes and all that shit. Yes, go read Kagurabachi. Join the Discord. We talk about ReZero, My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, stuff like that. There's a One Piece channel, I guess. We gamble now. Thanks for coming out, guys. I want pasta so fucking bad.